Tom Ford Rose Prick or Dior Rose and Rose? Which one is warmer? Which one is more intense? And which one should you get? I wanted to do a thorough review of these two perfumes because I don't see any YouTube videos comparing and contrasting these two rose perfumes yet. So I just want to first talk about the Tom Ford Rose Prick, the one I got in 50 milliliters. This one cost a pretty penny, but I think it is very well worth it. Even though it says rose, the rose is more apparent in the opening. So when I first spray it, you could immediately smell the rose, but as the lay down and after maybe 15-20 minutes, sorry, the dry down, I'm like, oh my god, getting confused, but because it's so beautiful and I love this so much. It is now strong and spicy, so you can really smell the turmeric and the Szechuan pepper. And after that, after an hour, it changes into a very warm vanilla and very sweet. So that's why I would say it's unisex. It's not just for women, even though the bottle is pink. And funny story, I just realized what prick meant, which is very scary. I literally thought that it was about Sleeping Beauty pricking her finger on the sewing machine and she just fell asleep. And of course, she wears a pink gown and she loves roses. I did not think that this prick was something else. So, okay, so I should mention the notes for this one. The top notes are Szechuan pepper and turmeric. I can smell it very, very strong. It's kind of like incense, like I don't know if you go to the temple, but it's just like that. It's very calming, at least I associate it with calming, but at one point it's just so strong that I just like, whoa, no. But the dry down, you do smell the middle notes such as May rose, Bulgarian rose, and Turkish rose. Personally, I like it. The rose is not too strong, it's subtle, it's there, but it's not like screaming in your face like this one. It's just like floating. It's like not a supporting actor, but it's like the best friend of the protagonist. That is the roses, and the protagonists are the Szechuan pepper, the turmeric. The base note is patchouli and tonka beans. So that is where you would smell the sweet and just like the yummy Christmas. At least I think it's Christmas time. But it's like, it's girly, it's sweet, but it's not like Ariana Grande's Cloud kind of sweet. It's toned down, it's complex, it's so dynamic, this one, and it's so holographic, like so 3D. And I think, like, oh my god, this is the scent for me. It's loud, it's confident, and when you smell it, it just gives you a kind of more passion, more like daring kind of mode. And come on, the aesthetics. it looks great. Now, this one, Dior Rose and Rose, my mother got for my sister a few Christmases ago, and I do like roses, but I feel like this one is just so strong. It does smell, it is a smooth rose, like I'll give you that. Very floral. Let me tell you the notes for this one. It's bergamot, Italian mandarin, and sorry, those are the top notes. The middle notes are grass rose, damask rose, and the base notes are white musk. And I definitely smell that musk. It is nice, it's very feminine, and it has that luxurious, like substantial rose, but I feel like in the opening you do smell the top notes, or at least I did, and after it's just all rose. It's just like in your face rose. If that's what you like, then maybe you will like this one. But for me, it smells like rose and white musk, which is, it's good, but it's not as memorable as this one. It's nice. It has like a girly girl summer spring vibe and energy, but I like this one because it's so complex, it's so dynamic, it changes. It does smell like other Tom Ford private blend collection with the vanilla and the sweetness, but it's very original. I feel like I really like this, and I love the name, of course, but I just think it's different. I mean, different compared to this one, where this is just like, you know, this is a lady's perfume, okay? But this one is unisex, and come on, Tom Ford. So I just want to touch on how long this lasts, and I sprayed this one when I went to dinner with my friend, and I came back to walk on the treadmill and went to sleep, and in the morning I still smell it. It is, of course, an EDP, so it does last a long time, but I read on some website that it doesn't last that long, but I would disagree. On my skin, it lasts a very, very long time. And this one does last a long time, but I would say this one lasts way more than this one. It opens the same, it dries down the same, and once the rose fades, you smell the musk more. But I feel like for this price, for this brand, there might be something else more affordable. So, I mean, unless you want to spend this much, then you can, but I would recommend something else. If you like floral, this is concentrated, but not the way that this is. This is strong. This is confident. This is like, look at me. This is that. So, you know my verdict. I would say this one over this one. I hope that was helpful. I've always wanted to see a comparison between the roses fragrance, but haven't found it on YouTube, so I made one.